Okay, let's continue with the orientation. Okay, so now each simple particle must have a quaternion for the orientation or rotation, whatever. It's the same for me. Orientation, and we have a zero rotation. Okay, and so for the wheels we need to account for this as well. And that is simple math forecast of the wheels orientation. Like this. So the wheels will be able to turn. That's for the back, and for the front yeah. Okay, so how do we turn these guys? That's one question. The way I am doing it is I'm not I never said that this is the correct way. This is just the way I do things. Okay, so this is a vec3 angular velocity. Okay, now do we and angular acceleration. And yeah, hopefully you have solved the problem here. These two guys are vec2, and we need to turn these guys into a quaternion, right? For the physics, for the update kinematics, everything is the same, like this. The angular velocity is going to be incremented by the angular acceleration times delta. And at the very end of the frame, the angular acceleration is going to be 0. Right? Now the hard part. The orientation is going to be, now it is a time where we need to turn the vector angular velocity into a quaternion rotation. And the way we can do that is we need to normalize. We need to get the orientation, right? And add times the same orientation new quaternion from the angular velocity vector the W component is going to be, is that the W? Is it W first? Probably. Yeah. Let's do it like this, just in case. No, it's okay. We'll do it. And that is the half of that. So we are getting the old orientation, the current orientation, and we'll multiply with a quaternion. The x, y, and z part will be the angular velocity, and the w component is going to be 0.5. We multiply that by the current orientation, and we add it to the current orientation, the result of that, and we normalize it. Okay, like this. Yeah. And now we should have angular velocities into the calculations. One way to test that is, because we don't have any sort of friction, we can just specify the loading part. Let's do a test to see if that works. Let's go here and say physics particles of car body. Let's do the back wheel. Let's specify an angular velocity of 0, 0, and 1. And let's see. I don't see. I cannot understand if that thing is rotating or not. It looks like it's doing something, but yeah, definitely it is doing something, but not sure if that is the correct. Let's see. Yeah, because that thing needs the data. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Okay. And of course now we need to calculate not the correct angular velocity, but something that will feels like it is correct. Okay. Yeah, and the way I'm going to implement this is, if we have a contact here, we we will go to the particle angular acceleration. Actually, let's specify the angular velocity is going to be equal oh, that's a tricky. Let's see. Basically, it is the force, right? Or the velocity itself. Let's place it. And this guy maybe it will be the length of that divided by pi. Yeah. Maybe. Okay. I'm sorry about my throat. Negative. Look, the front wheel as well. Actually, this is not the length. Because the length will give us always a positive result, right? And we need a negative here as well. Maybe it's just the x component of that. Yeah, but a negative x component because it is opposite force. Yeah. Whoa! All right. Now we do need to divide that with the particle radius, right? Because the bigger the radius is, the less the rotation needs to be. Is it times pi maybe? Yeah, it has to be times pi. No. No. It is just that. Maybe. It is the x part of that.